Hello and welcome to this video. In this video, we're going to be talking about how you can save money on QuickBooks Online, utilising our friends over at Crezco. Now, if you're someone who's ever sent an invoice out of QuickBooks Online with that Pay Now functionality, then this video is for you to make sure that you can save some money. Let's have a look. Hello and welcome to this video. My name is Aaron Patrick. I'm a chartered accountant, a certified UK trainer, and fancy new logo, that QuickBooks chap on the internet, and also head of accounts here at Boffix. Now in today's video, we're going to be talking about how if you've ever sent an invoice from QuickBooks Online with that Pay Now functionality, then we're going to be able to find a way to make sure that you can save some money. Let's have a look. Okay, so this is all going to be related to this page here. So on this page here, this is your sales overview screen, and it does tell you how you can set up online card payments. Let customers pay your invoices with credit and debit cards, Amex, PayPal, and Wallet. And actually, it works really, really well. The idea is that you view these PayPal fees, you can see what's going on there, and actually starting to connect this up is actually quite easy to do. All we do is we connect it up. We make sure our PayPal's connected. And effectively, when we send an invoice from QuickBooks to our customer, we have a fancy Pay Now button at the top there. They can press Pay Now, they can go through, pass over their payments information, and everything's hunky-dory. And the way we do that inside the product is if we went to go to this invoice here, edit the invoice, you'll notice at the top here, there's this Accept Credit Card button, and you have a nice little tick box you can do there when it's all set up, making your life easy. And what we created there is a really frictionless way of being able to get money from your customers. The big downside of it though, is if I go back to that overview screen, have a look at the fees, these can be quite substantial. 30p minimum plus the £1.45, £2.90 if you want them to use PayPal Wallet, 3.5% if they're using Amex. So that can be quite a substantial cut to your services you've provided. And also it makes it from a bookkeeping view quite tricky. Thankfully, when it's connected like this, it kind of deals with it a little bit for you. But remember that whole concept of being able to make sure that you are showing your gross sales at the top there on that invoice section. And then you want to be showing it coming through. That means that when the money comes into the bank account, especially if you've got an amount that you want to pay off, you could send an invoice for £100, but then have £95 coming into the bank account and having to try and find a way to connect the two up so that that £100 is shown as being paid. Now, our friends over at Crezco, and we did a video on these guys over on the Boffix channel. So if I just log into here, and when you see if I go into the integration sections here, I have the option to connect to QuickBooks. Let's connect accordingly. I can say which bank accounts I want to connect. Confirm. I say it's my business bank. Treat as deposit. So I do get the option treat as deposit, treat as undeposit funds. So basically, do I want the deposit to go straight into the bank account or not? For this case, I'm going to treat as deposit, as I'm already using on deposit funds for other methods. I'm saying that I want it to go into my Revolut account, so press confirm. QuickBooks integration is complete. Congratulations, your organization is now configured to receive open banking payments with Crezco. Okay, so I'm going to go and send myself an invoice. I'm Patrick, and we're going to sell something for £1. Save and send. So in theory, I've not changed anything at all. All I've done is I've sent my payment. Don't be fooled by this set up online payments, accept payments. That's all the PayPal Go cardless one. So just ignore that one and get that sent over. Okay, let's see what the experience looks like. Okay, let's see what the experience looks like from the mobile app. Now you can see here I have the invoice that's been sent and I can get the opportunity to review and pay. And from the app, you can see that it's automatically put on my pay bank option just here. So as the customer, I'm going to click on that link. It's going to take me straight to Crezco. So from here, I can then confirm. I can say how I'm going to pay mine. So in this case, Revolut. Confirm. Connect to Revolut. Making Face ID. I can say I want to pay, authorize, authorized. Payment's been accepted. And I've even just had a indication that that's come through as well. So back to QuickBooks. It's now saying that that's been paid. So how I know that that's actually already been paid, which is fantastic to see. And if I was to look at my Revolut, you can see that I've already received that £1 from there. Invoice number 688631. If I go back to my items here, let's have a look at my customers. Aaron Patrick. Look at my invoice. And you'll see that it's already been marked as paid without me having to do anything at all. If I look on the item here, then it's showing that that's already been paid, received payment. Go to my Revolut account, that looks good to me. And I don't think it will have quite gone through my bank. Well, let's have a look. Let's update, see if we can get this information coming through quicker. And yeah, automatically that payment is there. One match found. I can match it directly from there. £1 coming to my bank account. I paid £1. Customers paid £1. It all works perfectly. Now that's the straightforward that works. And again, all I did was I went into sales, I went to overview, I made a payment. Every time I now send a payment out, an invoice out from here, I don't have to do anything. It's automatically going to give me the option to make that payment. So what I can do here is I can do, again, report. Let's just do it for £1. Let's make sure as well that I've got myself. Now, in this case, I'm going to save. And then I'm going to do save and share link. That means I can copy the link. And what I'm going to do is go to incognito and paste there. Let's pretend this is what the customer sees. So from the customer point of view, I can view my invoice. And again, I have this pay by bank option just here. The problem is that that's something you might need to find a way to be able to make it so it's easier for your customer to see. You see down the bottom here, let's make this nice and big that we can see this. Down the bottom at the moment, I've got my reverse charge here. Really, I probably want to put something saying, to make payment to this invoice, please use the pay by bank feature just at the top there to click it. Now, to make my life easier, literally, I just click on there. And it does bring up the pay Apple Core arbitrage one. And I can then just press confirm, darling, if that's going to be easier for me. And on this way of doing it, I literally grab my phone, scan my QR code. Oh. It's taking me straight to my Starling Bank. It's asking me, am I okay to confirm? Asking me for my password. Put my password in, taking me straight to here. And I've already sent that £1 over. So that's gone through, paid in full. And if I come back to this screen, press refresh, that balance was due of £1. And now I've got that paid status there. Again, can I show it in my bank account? Update. Instantly, I've got £1 ready and waiting to go. Press match. Simple as that. That money is automatically in my bank account. Okay, so as you can see there, we're not only making it really, really quick for us, we're saving money. Now, the key point of this is how much this is costing us. Well, if I look at this transaction here, and I look at the solutions, and I look at that payment link, you'll notice that they are offering free payments, instant payments, and frictionless payments. So those payments I've just made there, you'll notice £1 was transferred from one bank account to another, no fees whatsoever. Instant, you saw there that was instantly into my account on both sides of them. And then frictionless meant that all I was really doing was using my phone, scanning a QR code, putting that item in, and off to the races. If I did it directly on my phone, it went straight to the app, paid from there. If I wasn't on my phone, a QR code it, job done. They also offer the opportunity for you to send recurring payments as well. So that's going to make it as another option for you, kind of almost like a go cardless type of scenario. And it gives you the chance to send invoicing directly from here. Now I look at my payment portal, it makes it really easy for me to understand exactly what's going on. I've got money coming in, I've got all the information I need there. I can create payment links from here, and keep it nice and straightforward. So the positives are quite straightforward, aren't they? I'm getting 0 fees on my transactions. Who doesn't like that? You're saving money compared to PayPal and Stripe or any of those other payment options. I'm making it frictionless for my customers, that once they've got that payment link, they click on it, easy as peasy to make those payments as I need to. They don't need to know bank details or anything like that, or have their bank card on them or anything. They can just do it from a mobile phone, and it's purely instant, and none of this holding into another account, maybe a PayPal account, having to wait for that information to come through. It purely is going to be ready and waiting for you to go from day one. Now the API works really well. You connect it, everything's kind of working as needed, and then that money is available to you. And it does really work well. It does work as intended. It keeps things clean entirely for you. Whereas the only downside, unfortunately, is that the API is working slick and clean, but they're only going as far as the API can take them. What I mean by that is that the only frustration we've got is if I go back to the client's view, yes, this invoice is paid, and now that payment's been taken away, but it was that payment link that I had to click on and physically click on the link. Whereas I didn't have that big pay now button and I had to go into the invoice. I can't make the payment from this page here, have to view the invoice first. That is the only time that it becomes a little bit frustrating, a little bit more difficult for you to work with. And the crazy thing is, this isn't the problem with Crezco, this is the problem with QuickBooks not providing a strong enough API. So it's something that we need to make sure QuickBooks are aware of and find ways where we can fix this sooner rather than later. But what do you think? What's not to like? I mean, the ability here for us to be able to just send invoices as normal, generating payment links on there, and go from there. Another use case where I find this really useful is that if you've got recurring transactions, because the problem with recurring transactions at the moment is when you send them to recur and send out, they don't automatically have the pay now button on. Whereas now we're going to have that option to have that pay now automatically by Crezco, and it's also frictionless and instant and easy to pay with. So it just makes it so much more simpler for us to utilize going forward. What do you guys think? If you want to look at this in a little bit more detail, then head over to our video we did on the Boffix channel, all about the first setting up of the Crezco, how that works, what we have to look out for, the whole process from start to finish. Promise you'll see that it was so easy and done within the matter of probably the same video that we've got here. Now, what also is interesting to note is what their integrations are like on other platforms. So if you look at the Xero and everything else, and we'll do a video on that on the other channel, on the Boffix channel, you'll see their integration is even stronger and even more powerful. So let me know below, is there any other information you want to know on this integration? Is there anything else you want to see in kind of scenarios or anything like that? And is it something that you're going to be using? If you are, make sure you let Crezco know that Boffix or Aaron Patrick, the QuickBooks chat, sent you. That way we can make sure that they're fully understanding of where this information is coming from. But yeah, this integration is absolutely brilliant. Not only does it save us time, but also fees and money as well, and makes our bookkeeping so much easier. So what's not to like about this integration? Hopefully QuickBooks can see this and start finding ways in which they can make their APIs a little bit more forgiving for developers, and hopefully this means that this gives us an opportunity to show the good in what's going on. My name's been Aaron Patrick. It's been an absolute pleasure to do this video for you, especially with a team like Crezco. We really do have some great opportunities for you and opportunities for you to go forward. My name's been Aaron Patrick. This video has been an absolute pleasure to do for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and all of that sort of stuff. We want to be making sure that we're showing as many people as possible the good that things that people like Crezco can do for your business. So don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all that sort of stuff, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.
I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it's dark. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want, if you want. I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want. All the way that I feel, yeah, I know that it's real, 'cause I can get him out of my head. I don't care what we do, everything's feeling new. Even if we stay in bed, my heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. You know I want him, nah, 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 nah. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah.
Hello and thank you for watching that video. What you may not know is this channel that you've watched this video from is part of a wider group. That wider group is called Apple Core Production, and the 3 channels that we have involved are as follows: Aaron Patrick, the QuickBooks Chat, Boffix Tax Tip. Finally, we have Apple Core Live and Geeky. All the links and everything are down below in the description, but it really means a lot to us if you can go and give a like to the other channels as well.